27th anniversary of Hurricane Sandy. As she said, this location where we're standing had storm surge waters that reached close to 6 feet high 7 years ago today. We've done these high water mark signs in conjunction with FEMA across the city over the last 7 years. We've put some in Staten Island, in Coney Island, Rockaway, South Street Seaport, and many locations across the city that had significant storm surge. It is a reminder of the life-threatening risks that are associated with storm surge, but it also, as is clear, and I know will be clear in an hour at the parade, it highlights the strength of this community, and it serves to educate individuals about the importance of preparing for a coastal storm. So we like to have these signs up because we don't want people to think about storms just on anniversaries and at the beginning of coastal storm season. If you live in a location that is in a storm zone, an evacuation zone, you need to think about it and work it into your daily life. We, in the 7 years since Sandy, in addition to the high watermark signs, we've also done a lot of interim flood protection measures in neighborhoods across the city, including this one, to mitigate flood risks and to help the city and the other agencies prepare, as obviously the risk of coastal storms increases with climate change and other factors. As we know, we're still in hurricane season. We have about a month to go. So I ask everyone to, I'm sure I'm speaking to the choir here, preaching to the choir, but it's everyone's mission to prepare yourself and your loved ones. There are 3 things to remember. Know if you live in an evacuation zone. If you live in this neighborhood, I'll tell you, you live in an evacuation zone, as I'm sure you know. So make sure you're prepared. We have 6 across the city, which is about 3 million New Yorkers. So there's a lot of people at risk in the city. Before a storm arrives, you need to have a go bag, have supplies at home. You also have to know what your plan is, where you're going to evacuate to, if you're going to stay with friends and family out of the zone, or if you're going to go to one of the city evacuation centers. You can go to nyc.gov/knowyourzone or call 311, and we will let you know what the closest evacuation center is. And also for all emergencies, not just coastal storms. We know winter's coming. We know that winter storms can come. We know there are no notice events. We saw power outages and excessive heat this summer. Everyone should sign up for Notify NYC if you haven't already. You can go to nyc.gov, again, call 311, follow us on Twitter, or download the app. So you'll get all kinds of emergency information, not just about coastal storms. But again, I want to thank Carolina. I want to thank everybody involved to help us get this sign up and to work with us every day as we build a community of and a culture of preparedness through stronger, more resilient neighborhoods.
Thank you very much.